Many people believe that controlling their mind means forcing themselves to think certain thoughts. They try to push away unwanted ideas. They try to replace every negative thought with a positive one. They try to constantly direct their thinking in a specific direction. But the mind does not work well when it is forced. In fact, the harder you try to control your thoughts, the more chaotic they often become. This happens because thoughts are not something you manufacture manually. They arise naturally. Your brain is constantly processing information, memories, emotions, and sensory input. As a result, thoughts appear automatically. Trying to force the mind to stop producing them is like trying to stop waves in the ocean. The waves will continue. But something interesting happens when you change your relationship with those thoughts. Instead of trying to control them, you begin observing them. You notice the thoughts that appear. You notice the emotions attached to them. And instead of immediately reacting, you allow them to pass. This simple shift changes the entire experience of thinking. The mind becomes less of a battlefield and more like a stream of information. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for practicing this skill. When people meditate, they are not trying to eliminate thoughts. They are learning to notice them without being pulled into them. A thought appears. You observe it, and then you return your attention to the present moment. Over time, something important begins to happen. The gap between thoughts becomes easier to notice. You become more aware of the difference between a thought and your reaction to that thought. This awareness creates space, and in that space, you begin hearing something quieter, your natural instincts, your deeper preferences, the part of your mind that is not reacting to fear, pressure, or outside expectations. Many people describe this as reconnecting with their true self, not because meditation gives you new answers, but because it removes some of the noise that was already there. When the mind becomes quieter, decisions become clearer, your path feels less forced, and actions begin to come from a place of understanding instead of constant mental pressure. Learning to observe your thoughts instead of controlling them is one of the most important skills in emotional intelligence. Because when you stop fighting your mind, you begin understanding it.